hold on to your butts. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 anticipated releases of June 2018.
In 3.5 weeks, the Met will be hosting its annual ball, and we are going to rob it, not the ball itself.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at new releases in the realms of movies, music, and video games, as well as premieres of new TV series and new seasons of ongoing series.
One guy meet another in a big city. They have dream, but something change. Greed, hatred, and jealousy. You understand the words?
Number 10. Gotti.
I was a kid in these streets, and I made it to the top.
John Travolta's long career has had more ups and downs than a roller coaster. The actor gave his best performance in years, however, as lawyer Robert Shapiro in 2016's The People vs. O.J. Simpson. Hopefully, Travolta can maintain that momentum as real-life gangster John Gotti, the famed former head of the Gambino crime family.
Do you know what you're doing to this family?
I will build something that nobody can destroy.
Salute.
With actor Kevin Connolly getting behind the camera, Gotti might either be a modern mob classic or just another Scorsese wannabe. One way or another, Travolta's physical transformation and enticing charisma is an offer we simply can't refuse. Number 9. Sicario, Day of the Soldado.
I know who you are. You're the attorney whose family they killed.
Sicario was one of the best movies hardly anyone saw in 2015. Given the film's modest box office success, people weren't really expecting a sequel, especially without star Emily Blunt or director Denis Villeneuve. Yet Benicio del Toro and Josh Brolin will both reprise their roles for Day of the Soldado.
You're gonna help us start a war. With who? Everyone.
On the one hand, some audiences might argue that Sicario should remain a standalone achievement. If the follow-up can deliver another intense, character-driven thriller, though, this could be a stellar franchise nobody knew they wanted.
Good luck.
Luck doesn't live on this side of the border.
Number 8. Pray for the Wicked by Panic at the Disco. This rock group's music videos typically feel more like short films, telling visually driven stories with musical accompaniment. The video for Say Amen from the band's 6th studio album plays out like a martial arts movie meets Saturday Night Fever. Panic at the Disco actually described this video as a prequel to their singles This Is Gospel and Emperor's New Clothes, rounding out a trilogy. These guys know how to keep things interesting, delivering something unique with each new album. Pray for the Wicked should be no exception. Number 7. Cloak Dagger.
Oh, Jesus! I'm sorry.
Where the MCU's big screen offerings have been on a roll, the universe's TV shows have varied in quality. In one corner, you've got Daredevil and Jessica Jones. On the opposite end, there's Iron Fist and Inhumans. Fortunately, we can breathe easy knowing that Cloak Dagger received rave reviews following the pilot's debut at South by Southwest 2018. Olivia Holt and Aubrey Joseph in particular have been praised for their portrayals of Dagger and Cloak respectively, making for one of Marvel's most dynamic duos to date. Number 6. Best Friends Volume 2.
Trust me, friendship before money. Can you say that?
Yeah.
What?
Well, trust me, friendship before money.
Right.
Yeah.
Tommy Wiseau's got to be the most unlikely star in the history of Hollywood. The now legendary The Room is practically synonymous with the phrase, so bad it's good. It even inspired an acclaimed memoir and an Oscar-nominated biopic.
It's my masterpiece. Greatest drama since the Tennessee Williams.
Now Wiseau is teaming up again with his old buddy Greg Sestero, who both wrote and co-stars in Best Friends. Centered around a couple of drifters who take a road trip, the first half of this black comedy was screened earlier this year, and Volume 2 is poised to be another wild ride. Number 5. The 27th MTV Movie and TV Awards. The MTV Movie Awards, which recently added TV shows to the mix, have been generally hit and miss. At its best, we've gotten some hilarious spoofs and celebrity appearances. At its worst, the show's basically been a glorified ad for summer releases. There's a major reason to watch this year's ceremony, however. Actress and comedian Tiffany Haddish, who delivered a star-making turn in 2017's Girls Trip. Since she also stole the show with Maya Rudolph at the Oscars, having her host this award show sounds like a perfect fit. Number 4. Shaq Fu, a legend reborn. Shaq Fu is to video games what The Room is to movies. Released during the peak of Shaquille O'Neal's NBA career, this fighting game's ridiculous premise, poor quality, and inexplicable existence made it one of the most infamous sellouts of all time. Of course, that's also why Shaq Fu was destined for cult status. It's a game so bad that it's not just good, it's legendary. While the sequel probably won't break new ground, it does look like a self-aware, adrenaline-charged, and hilarious apology for the original disaster piece. Number 3. Ocean's 8.
It's a mistake, but it happened.
Here's another welcome female-centric reboot. This heist comedy stars Sandra Bullock as Danny Ocean's sister, Debbie. As you might expect, Bullock isn't the only one on board for this job. The enormously talented cast also features Anne Hathaway, Cate Blanchett, Mindy Kaling, Sarah Paulson, Helena Bonham Carter, Rihanna, and Awkwafina.
Can I get my watch back, please? And hers as well? Sorry.
Now that's a lineup. The quasi-retired Steven Soderbergh isn't aboard, but no matter. If the film can live up to its predecessors, it wouldn't be surprising if we also got an Ocean's 9 and Ocean's 10, bringing 2 trilogies full circle.
Taylor Swift? Can't we just go to this? Do we have to steal stuff?
Yes.
Number 2. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom.
Ventriloquist?
Stop it.
You love a dummy.
This is not why we're here.
Say what you will about 2015's Jurassic World, but it was easily the most fun we've had with this franchise since 1993. Fallen Kingdom will not only see the return of Chris Pratt's Owen and Bryce Dallas Howard's Claire, but also the inimitable Jeff Goldblum as Dr. Ian Malcolm. While the trailers look like an over-the-top blast, can anything possibly top the Indominus Rex's throwdown with the Tyrannosaurus? Here's hoping that director J.A. Bayona finds a way. Until then, let's play some Jurassic World Evolution to hold us over. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions.
And you definitely can't break me.
I ain't no joke.
You wanna test me? Step up. I'm right here.
Get paid, black man. Get paid.
Number 1. Incredibles 2.
So, are we going to talk about it?
What?
The elephant in the room.
What elephant?
It's the sequel we've been asking Pixar to make for years, but to be honest, never thought would actually take flight. After almost a decade and a half, however, writer-director Brad Bird is finally bringing the Parr family back to the silver screen.
Bye, sweetie.
I'll watch the kids, no problem.
This follow-up focuses in on Elastigirl taking center stage and kicking ass, while Mr. Incredible tackles his greatest challenge yet, raising Jack-Jack. Seeing how popular superhero movies have become since the first movie came out, Incredibles 2 should have no shortage of timely satire. Just leave your cape at home. We can't wait.
Suit up, it might get weird.
I'll be there ASAP.
Where you going ASAP? You better be back ASAP.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.